Today, however, I'd like us to treat the issue of parenting. Yes, parenting. This is something that we just assume should come naturally. You should just know how to take care of kids. You should just know how to raise them. That is not always the case. These days, we have learned that just beating children up doesn't do it. Being an intentional parent is a deliberate act. Yes, I meant it. Welcome, Mrs. Gregg. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mima.
It's nice to meet you. Rachel, Jordan, how are you? I said hello.
Hello.
Jordan? Okay, I see. So, Mommy, tell us, what is the problem?
These are my kids. They are trying to overtake me.
Is this what you brought us here for?
Mima, can you see that display?
I did.
That's my daughter. She's trying to become something else. This is what I see. You give birth to children that you can't talk to. They talk to your staffs or your workers rudely. Their father backs them at anything.
What's wrong with what Dad does? Dad is just trying to make us happy. Unlike you.
Really, young lady? Can you stop interrupting your mother?
He gives them anything they want. When I try to, make him see the wrong in...
He's not doing anything wrong. He's not doing anything wrong.
Mima,
Please calm down. Please calm down. I'm so sorry. Have a tissue. Have a tissue. Oh my God, Rachel. Jordan, your mom is crying.
Well, you can give her a tissue. You offered her one. Give her.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Mima,
Yeah.
you have children that just feel they own their lives.
Because we do.
And when you talk to their father tells you they are of age.
I'm so sorry. Please calm down. Please, please, use a tissue. Sorry. Please calm down. Calm down. I see. Rachel, Jordan, what's with this attitude? What's happening?
What do you mean? What attitude?
Why are you upsetting your mom?
I'm not upsetting her. She's just playing the victim and being a crybaby about it.
Really?
Yes. Yes, really. Is this what you brought us here for? To expose me? Why are you crying? Like, get a tissue. Wipe your tears. Okay? I don't understand this. Why am I here? Why am I here?
Really? Okay, that's enough. Let me have your phones. Jordan?
But this,
Yes.
I can't give you this phone.
You have to give it to me. I'm
I'm
not
expecting
negotiating.
an important call.
Put it here
I
now.
can't. No.
Yes, you will. Right away. I meant that one too. Hurry up. And you, young lady? I see you still have more. Can I have that too? How many phones? Just the two of you. What? Is there more?
No.
I think there's more. Let me have it. I see. Huh. Just the two of you. This is terrible. And how do you pay for stuff? Is it money, credit cards?
Daddy gives us things. And we get whatever we want. But she is always trying to put a dent in our plans. Like last year, I was supposed to have my birthday party on a yacht that Daddy would buy for me because the yacht was meant for me. And I was supposed to have a yacht party. But she said a yacht is too much for a child my age. I don't even know why you still refer to us as children because we are not children anymore.
How old are they?
Mima, 16 and 14.
Did you just tell her my age?
Yes, she did.
Pride into our personal business.
Do not
This is
tell her my
honestly
age.
so disrespectful.
Do not pry into
to
my
us.
personal business.
Okay, so where are your credit cards? Can I have them?
That's our credit cards.
Young lady, can I have them? I am being serious right now. There's more. I want everything. I want the whole purse. Put it down.
This is my whole allowance.
Put it down.
I don't
And
think
you?
this is right. This is not right.
I don't have my credit cards on me. My butler has them. Rupert, I need you in here.
You dare not. I'm sorry, Mima. You dare not come in here.
Come in, she can't do anything.
You don't work for her, you work for us. Come on, Rupert.
Young man, please. Could you give us a minute, please? Please ignore them. Your mom just said something. You didn't hear her? Okay, so tell me, what is your problem?
She is always trying to keep us inside and doing stuff with peasants. Like, what am I doing with poor people? What exactly do you want me to do to them? You want me to give them money? I can give them money for you. I can give them money.
Oh, Mima.
Really?
What is that? Like, you always want us to interact with the poor. Why do that? Why?
Really?
I'm confused.
And you?
I have a very busy schedule to keep. I don't have time to go walking around the streets, prancing all around, going, hey, do you want some money, poor person? I have things to do better than meeting everyone else.
We were supposed to go to New York Fashion Week last week.
I see.
And she said she wouldn't let us go unless she came with us. Like, what exactly are you going there to see?
Oh, Mima.
You're talking to your mom this way.
She's just trying to always bring us down, and it's so annoying.
Honestly.
Every single day.
Every single time. Don't you have better things to do?
For my birthday, I wanted a yacht. I was going to have a party as we cruised around. And she said, no, it's too much. What happens if it sinks? I have people there to make sure it doesn't.
Mima, their father caused this.
No, I can see. So he funds all of this?
He's trying to make us happy.
Really?
He's trying to make us happy. What are you doing?
When we want.
What are you doing?
I see.
Go live your life. I have a ticket to Honolulu if you'd like.
I need to go to Hong Kong I have a busy schedule, so I have a plane to catch in
3 hours?
3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours. We have to go soon, so let's speed this up.
Just a bit.
Okay, here's how it's gonna go. First things first, all of your gadgets, all of your credit cards, and all of your passports will be withdrawn today.
What?
Yes.
No.
We're taking
That is a violation
No.
of my human
I'm not
rights.
allowing
It's
this.
just not
No.
gonna happen.
That has happened already.
gonna happen.
Until you change your attitude, you will not get a phone, you will not get a tablet, you will not be allowed internet access, you will not be allowed to step out of the country for any reason. I will have I will have a frank talk with him, and I'm sure he will support stopping you from being this way.
No, he won't.
wrong with you?
No, he won't, because he loves us.
With you, you're talking to your mother so disrespectfully. You're talking down on people, calling them peasants.
Because they don't earn as much as we do.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, really?
Why would you even think that way? How does them earning less than you make them bad people?
It doesn't make them bad
It doesn't
people.
make them bad people.
It just makes them less.
less of me.
Oh, really?
It makes them less than me.
I see. And I heard you talk about a SWAT team. What is that about?
My friends, they have SWAT teams for protection. They have convoys following them everywhere they need to go.
I see.
And I asked for one small group, 5 men, and she didn't allow me to have that.
She said, we already have a bodyguard. What am I going to do with one? What am I going to do with one? Do you know how rich we are? Search my net worth. Search it. Lady, people could kidnap me, aren't you? And this is the part that really messes with me. Like, you're trying to sit here and say, you're my mom, and you're playing the mom card, but yet, when it comes to the SWAT team, you say no. What about my protection?
Aren't you supposed to be the one protecting us?
Especially my social status.
Oh, Mima.
I can't be going around without a convoy.
Or what do you think they're going to say when they say, hey, look at Jordan over there with his mom at the Fashion Nova? What are people going to say online? What are people going to say on the streets? What do you think people are going to say on the news?
I'm just so confused. What is happening to you? Personally, I'm concerned. I'm concerned.
There's a lot of work to be done. But like I've told both of you, no phones, no credit card, no money, no traveling. You would be in therapy for the next 3 months. And within that time, there's no socializing. All of your privileges have been withdrawn from now. If you will not behave yourselves, you will be forced to do so. You are still minors as far as we are concerned. You are still very young. If you think this is how to go about life, then you're making a huge mistake and you're hurting your mother, you're disrespecting her even in public. That is unheard of and unfortunate. You are not white children. You are African children, and we have tradition and culture that says you must respect your parents.
Tell them.
Right? You must. Why would you talk back at your mother? I have children your age, and they would not dare. They won't try it. And so we're not having anything of it. From now, I become your mom. Until you fix your attitude, you are getting nothing. No privilege at all. I'm so sorry, ma'am. I promise you, I'm going to work on them. I've seen their type, and well, it's going to take a little time, but they will change. We're going to work on them. There's going to be an intensive program for them. And back to back, we're going to be working with you and even their father. I'm going to have a frank talk with him. I know he's not in the country right now, but when he comes back, or even before then, I'll give him a call and have a proper conversation with him. Please be strong. And you also have to learn not to be so permissive. You have to learn to refuse. You have to learn to take privileges. Let them know that their actions have consequences. You cannot just keep allowing their father do all that he wants to do and they get to disrespect you anyhow. So I'm going to work on you two, and especially their father. We're going to have to do family therapy. This cannot continue like this. I'm so sorry that you have to go through this, but I promise you it's going to get better. I promise you. There you have it. I'm really upset right now. I'm wondering, are you raising such children? Many of us have children that are unruly. We make life simple and easy for them. We give them money, we spoil them, especially for those of us that are busy, that are celebrities, that are known worldwide. We compensate by pampering our children with wealth and the things and material things of life. We fail to teach them values. We fail to discipline them, and we fail to put tabs on them. This is what you get for being that kind of parent. And you see, sooner or later, it's going to blow up in your face. So the earlier you stop being a permissive parent and do something about it, the better.
You have just seen what just happened in the house just now. How on earth could children become like this under the roof of their parents?
Wallahi tallahi, you see, I have never used this Amazon before. These kids have gotten out of hand. These are the typical of the holy book, the prodigal children. How can they? And I think it's the problem of over-pampering. Now they have gone out of hand. They have gone wild. Like, what other wild animal do we have? Yeah, we have crocodile, we have kunkuru, we have... These are the symptoms of these children. They have really gone out of hand. And the parents are treating them with a kid's glove. Their hemoglobin is soft. Let the parent, let them prepare as a matter of fact to keep engaging son, lawyers in the nearest future. Because, can you imagine traveling without permission, getting stranded and what have you? I like what Mima did. The way they have grounded them first and focus. They have seized their phones. I think they should even be doing their laundry as soon as they end this therapy.
Actually, I'm infuriated. I can't even imagine the guts the kids actually have to talk back to their mother that way. And even Mima, at a point, I was like, what exactly caused this? And it's not hard, it's not far-fetched. Children need parental authority and guidance. If the parents are not able to correct and nip these things in the bud, it turns out this way. Can you imagine the effrontery these children? I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, and I can't quite. But I think the way forward, if at all, one, they need to reorient these children.
Don't you think we
but
should
therapy
even just go to that room and drag these children and tell them?
default setting, reset them.
This kind of the creation by God is actually used for reset. Once you reset the bottom, they will come back to their original position.
Yes,
Exactly.
that point is actually good. Reset button. Reset button. These children have committed abomination according to our culture.
Very true.
Talking back to your parents. If you're watching me, you have done a very bad thing. Is it that they have spared the rod and you have turned out to be like this? No, don't let the larger society help you to understand this. Then, the husband in question, the daddy, I don't know why you make this to be like this.
Exactly.
Look at what the mother was complaining about, that the father actually created the atmosphere for them to become like this.
It should even be
And unfortunately, the person that is feeling the heat is the mother.
And I also think that there's this culture that we should inculcate in children. It's called the value of money. If they understood the value of money, they wouldn't spend. How can a child have four phones? How many phones do I have?
The father in particular should be investigated. The source of that money. Because if we should look critically into it.
Malama Jebo, please calm down.
I am derived.
Let's not call EFCC yet.
I am derived.
Just calm down a little bit.
How can they?
They need to understand that both parents actually play a role, and they should go back to their roots and start all over again. Even if they need therapy or they need rehab, they need to start and put them in places where they can walk and understand the value of money. By the time they are done with therapy and the rehab, and the parents should actually come together, and the father should stand on his authority and make sure that these people are given proper punishment and disciplinary action in accordance to everything they've done, they will actually become better. Because if they turn out this way, they will be nuisance to the society.
I agree with you.
This actually means and implies that there's a reason, and the resonative part and implication is the fact that these children need readjusted thinking and way of life and a lifestyle that actually should benefit them and not put them on this disastrous path that they are in. Yes. That's my thought. That's my thought for this whole thing.
Anyway, good enough. Malama Jebo, any conclusion?
In concluding, like an armed robber will usually say when he sees his victim, these children should be good enough. They are having rehabilitations and therapy as a matter of fact. But I believe some little spanking should be an addendum to whatever they are receiving, so that reset button is very critical in this time of their brain formation.
Thank you very much. Let's meet up with Mima. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's Lifelines with Mima, and we've been treating the topic of intentional parenting. With me now, I have a lovely family that came to us a couple of months back with a big issue. Today, they are here to share their experience and story with us. Welcome, Mrs. Greg. Thank you for
Mima.
coming again. Thank you. Welcome. Hey, Rachel, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Ma. Thank you.
Welcome. And you, Jordan, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. Let me let Mommy. So tell me, how has it been?
Try not to tear. Because I'm so overwhelmed with joy, and I just want to say thank you, Mima.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mima. All this just came like a miracle. I was in my room this day, just lying on my bed, and thinking about the next step to take.
Yeah.
And I had my door opened, and I was just still lying down there when Rachel came into the room, and when she came, she just came slowly towards my bed, and I was like, what is it? I asked what the problem
As
was.
usual.
As usual. Maybe she was coming to ask for money or something. I thought someone knelt down by my bed and just laid her head on my back as I was lying down there. She said, Mommy. I said, what? She said, Mommy, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Try not to tear now. She said, Mommy, I'm sorry. I was like, for what? Wanting to hear from her mouth. And she said, I just realized all we've been doing to you, and like, I got to understand your pain.
Yeah.
She said, Mommy, I'm changed now. I am Jordan, have changed. We've gone to reason out things. I cried. She began to cry too. We teared very well. We cried. And Jordan just stood by the door and was just watching us. Slowly he came towards us and laid on the sister too and like hugged the both of us. Then she said, Mommy, we made something. Come to the living room. So we walked towards I just they've cleaned everywhere.
Wow.
They've tidied up the whole rooms.
Wow.
And when I walked towards my kitchen, it was something else.
Wow.
I was like, she had made sauce and yam.
Really?
Yes. I was like, you made this? She said yes.
Oh, wow.
She said, Mommy, we made food for you. I couldn't help but to call their father. I was like, you don't know what happened today. He began to apologize too. He was like, it has been my fault. Sorry, I've caused you pain, and that's. We had to. We drove out that day.
That's sweet.
Thank you, Mima.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you so
much. That's what I live for.
I just want to say thank you so much for everything you've done for us. And I want to apologize to my mother. I'm so sorry for all that we've done. I couldn't see past all the presents that Dad would give me. And I honestly felt that it's my life and I should live it the way I want to. And she had no say. And it never really gave me this chance to listen to her. And I just want to apologize for that. I'm so sorry.
Wow. That's really sweet. Okay, how about you, Jordan?
I think I speak for the both of us when I say we're both extremely sorry. And we hope you can forgive us.
Definitely. Oh, congratulations again.
Thank you, Mima.
I can't believe it. Oh, that's so beautiful. What kind of parent are you? What kind of children are you raising? You know what? It is definitely very important to raise intentionally, to raise children purposefully, not just to do it because your father did the same thing or your mother did the same thing. It has to come from a place of knowledge. So I want to encourage all of you out there that are parents. Use the internet to your advantage. There are a lot of materials online that you can read and, study and get to know the right way to raise children. Traditionally, as Africans, we use violence, we're aggressive, we beat our children to help them change. I'm not saying we should spare the rod, but I'm saying be their friend as well. Use discipline with commitment, and you see that everything will go fine. From all of us here, and until we see you next time, don't forget that you don't need to go through life's issues alone. You know why? Mima cares.